negative.
And then it was. Like then that's what we're saying. In that time, my grandmother would not allow. My grandmother didn't. I'm saying in that time, my grandmother didn't allow that because blacks were trying to move away from that word. And their thought was, how can we say that white people can't call us this and then we call us this? The younger generation, 2 generations later, my generation thought it was normal to say, you know what? We're just going to say these things to each other.
Your grandparents didn't use the word?
My grandmother then would not use the word nigger in polite company, and they would never call a person, a man, a grown man, nigger.
Okay, yeah, I'm from a different place. I got you. See, that makes sense. Well,
my grandmother was older. Hold on. My grandmother was older.
No,
so all I'm telling you is I didn't have a grandparent that was only 20 years older than me. I didn't have that. They were old. So I'm saying those older people had a lot of class, even though they were in the projects. They didn't sit up there and you wasn't going to call no grown ass man no nigga and not get your ass whooped. That would happen.
I get it. I mean, there are documentaries right here on YouTube people can review of their community using this language. Now, if you want to say it was always negative, okay. I don't agree. I don't think it was always negative. And I can show you it wasn't always negative, but I think
in general, it was negative, man.
Right, in general, right. In general.
Why do we keep having to use it? In general, this was a bad thing. There are times in everything that there's something that, well, you can find the time in which it's used and the people are okay with it. But in general, that is a bad thing. A woman showing her tits in public, in general, that's considered offensive. But a woman sitting up there breastfeeding, her tits are out, but they'd understand that. That gets a pass, but it still wouldn't be called normal.
Yeah, it was normal for grandparents to use the N-word in the 80s and whatnot, bro. Again, it wasn't something abnormal. It wasn't just my grandmother. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? Again, I think what this is like that attempt to put one generation over the other. Like, oh, we would never use that language. And it's cap. It was being used. I was there. I saw it. You know what I'm saying? I was motherfucker calling me nigga was my grandparents. You know what I'm saying? But again,
and they were saying it in a positive way. Oh, wait, and they were saying it in a positive way, weren't they?
Saying it in multiple ways.
Tell me about the positive way. Tell me the positive way your grandmama called you a nigga, please. I'd love to hear it.
Just the word itself. The word itself doesn't.
No. I asked a direct question. Y'all see, he always talk about running. I said, name the positive way your grandmama called you a nigga. You should then tell us.
I just told you in a regular conversation, on a scenario.
Yes, tell us what she said. I want to hear what she said.
Okay, y'all niggas get in the car. That's a negative. Tell me how it's negative. Pick up your raggedy ass, dirty ass hat and tell me how it's negative. Because I didn't feel negative. I didn't lose nothing by it. I'll wait.
Damn, you made him knock off his goddamn camera. Goddamn. It must have been negative.
Thank you, tubers. Stream y'all tripping. Am I back? What I missed?
Yeah, you back.
Okay, look like Taz gone too. So I just want to clear up what I was saying. Oh, okay. Okay, I just wanted to clear up what I was saying. We know that the N-word been around way before I was born. My grandmother was born and everything, right? My understanding of what that N-word meant in the Black community, they even said that, hey, N-word meant a stupid person. So they would say that not only would Black people be N-words, but they would definitely be white people be N-words. And I remember that being a definition, but we didn't call each other that unless we was being negative towards them. It wasn't like, hey, what's up, my man? That came around later, calling each other my N-words. Before that, though, it was brother man, my brother, and things like that. You know, so yes, the N word was used, but it wasn't as a term of endearment.
But that's why I was asking a little early in terms of like when it's used
in the 60s. So by the 80s, I definitely was a grown woman.
Go back to what I was asking earlier. I was trying to get the
real quick.
Go ahead.
Dark Lake X steady trying to prove Tommy wrong. Shake my damn head.
Yeah, he's wrong, just like your bitch ass wrong, and dumb, and pussy, and you a fanboy. So, like I was saying, again, the reason why, and if you go back like 15 minutes, I asked for that point. If it's not an adjective on there, then what? If just nigga, is it still negative? Because for me, it's not. Now, if you saying it is, then okay, I hear you. But for me, nigga alone ain't negative. It's the adjective in front of it that makes it negative, and he ran from that. That was the whole point. So I don't know.
I agree with you. I agree with you. But what I guess what I'm saying is back then, if somebody said the N word, it was fighting words. It was nothing but negative back then, and we found it very comedic, right? That's why you have the red foxes and things. Most of the words that they said was the N word. And people would crack out laughing. But now it's so normal to us that we have the option to figure whether it's positive or not. You see what I'm saying? But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, again, I understand. It's a lot of people that like they wouldn't get just a simple question, but to me, it's some type of qualifier there. It's either the N word means that inherently, or adjective in front of it can change what it means. The way I've always viewed the word, the adjective in front of it determines what you're saying. So I'm not saying it's always positive. It's always negative, but the adjective in front of it determines how it's viewed. And if there's no adjective in front of it, it's not negative. In my opinion, it's not negative. But that's what I was asking, what makes it negative?
Yeah, but that's also what came with the normalizing of it too, Taz. That also that frame of mind is what came with the normalization of the word itself. You know what I mean?
Hold up, that's when I gotta ask Taz, because he was just on that panel the other day too, with Myron, and I noticed this a long time ago with Myron. I'm like, every time I hear him use the word, so you can give me some context. Are you talking about just when black folks use it, or just when it's used, period? Because every time I heard Myron Gaines use it, he's using that to address a caller, or he's using that he's having an argument with, or whatever. He'll just use the N word. And it's never in the context, like Bomb said, a term of endearment or whatever, or not even to talk to his co-host Fresh or whatever. It's always in a condescending manner. So there doesn't even have to be an adjective in front of it. When you're using it in a condescending manner, that's when it's negative.
Right.
You mute, Taz.
Oh shit, my bad. So you said somebody like Myron Gaines. So when he's using it, I figure somebody's trying to use it in this modern context where we don't like you, you don't like us, you don't like black people, but everybody just running around using the word freely. And so I don't feel like we have a control over the word. You know what I mean? So you got to let me know what you mean by that, because I don't agree with Myron's usage of it, but it goes beyond just that day using it or whatever. He's got a background that says every time he uses it, it's going to have a context to it that's negative.
Yeah. Correct. But the way that they're going to see it, right? They're just like, oh, well, we don't use the hard ER, so that means it's not negative. They don't understand because they not, you know what I'm saying? They not like us. Let's just keep it real. They not like us. So they just going to put an A at the end and assume that we can't check them for it. And I'm just saying, he had no problem coming up on that panel full of black folks, you on the panel included, and just saying that. Then you hear him talking about people are chimping out and all types of other stuff. I'm like, you see how that ends up going? So I'm like, why not just check it?
Well, wait, when you say how it ends up going, ain't we way beyond how it ended up going though? We at a point where now you can't really check people for using it. It's been acceptable to use it this way. Like, I don't even think you could check a white motherfucker for using it at this point. You kind of wasting your time. People have allowed their friends to start using it. Your little white buddies that hang around with you, he can say all he wants as long as around you. We've seen free usage of the term now. So I wouldn't tell nobody to crash out over that term regardless.
I would agree. Don't crash out. Don't crash out on it. Don't crash out over it, because all that does is give someone, you know what I'm saying, keys to be able to pretty much pull your strings or puppeteer you. I can understand that. Don't crash out over it, but also don't let somebody insult you to your face neither.
Right. Okay. So now let me ask you, because goofy ass Tommy in the chat, scary ass, won't get back up here and have a conversation. Now, if that's the case, is saying my nigga disrespectful to you? You there, Auntie?
Oh yeah, you was asking me?
Yeah.
No, that's not disrespectful if you say it to me.
Right. And I'm saying somebody else might say it is, which makes it that's the issue I have, like, in this conversation. Who are you talking to? Because the other person, like lame ass Tommy, is gonna say, well, why you call me a nigga? You see what I'm saying? He's gonna make it like there's automatically a negative connotation to it, and it's not. It's no different than I just said to you, but Tommy's gonna take an automatic negative comment. It's just some people don't like the word, which I'm fine with that. Everybody ain't gotta like the word, but don't start using it for narrative. ANC, that's all I'm saying. Like it's a narrative being painted here, like there's always a negative context, and it's not.
No, I would agree with
that. I just got one thing to say on that. How? Let me say it like this: how to say I don't have social skills without saying I don't have social skills. Everybody know the word baby is not a negative word, but I promise you, if you keep saying baby to my wife, it's up. That, I mean, you got to understand, it's a reason why Asians, Indians, and all these people don't use the N-word to us. You can't do it. Learn, it's a social I mean, I don't know why we have to still keep saying this. Now, you're right.
Talking to me? Wait,
no,
talking
not
to me?
you. No, not you. Oh. Yeah, I ain't talking to the wolf. No, I ain't talking to the wolf in here. Hey, but I'm just saying, I just want to let that out. We know the word, it can be, any word you can turn it and try to make it negative. But that's my stand on the word is negative, but it can be positive to a group of people.
Is it more negative than positive? Because I'm trying to understand, because, like, for real, I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and pretend like I don't have no idea what y'all talking about. I feel like that's what Tommy was doing. I understand what y'all saying. I get it. But I'm trying to understand why it's viewed that way when some of us never see a negative context unless it's meant to be. You know, white motherfuckers saying it to you as a negative and trying to disrespect you, they're trying to disrespect you. A person that's trying to disrespect you and saying it, they're trying. But then there's some people, like was being said earlier, there's just an automatic negative context to it. And I don't know if I can buy that. I don't agree with automatically. Like there's always because with no because like what Auntie's saying was about the adjective. With no adjective, I use the word freely. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's my own free usage of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think I'm being negative when I say it, but I'm lying, Sharon, if I say it. A person ain't say, well, don't call me that, bro, or I don't like the word. But like every now and then you have somebody say, I don't like that shit. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that because that person would view it as a negative. So they saying, don't call me that. To me, that's different than a person that's using the word, you saying it, but then today, all of a sudden, it's always negative. That ain't true. That's Tommy full of bullshit. And he got these fan out ass niggas who won't hold him accountable. He used the word freely every day, any fucking time he want to, but now it's all negative. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. I mean, we understand. You got to have a rapport to say a certain thing. Look, my brother... Look, it's certain people around my neighborhood, in my community. If my name was Fat Face, yeah, no, you not about to call me Fat Face. You don't know me. You can call me Fat Face or whatever it is. It's a social construct that we use in society. And like, if you don't want to abide by it, that's fine. Yeah, but in Tommy's defense on that, I understand. If he's got a rapport with somebody, yeah, you can say certain things. And I know Black people allow other races to do the N-word thing because they're around them. That's their thing. That's in their culture. But you leaving out of that? No, you ain't no be from Tennessee and then come down to Texas or something and start using the N-word around us. We're gonna look at you funny because you don't have a rapport. You know, certain people got a rapport with their little bull crap that they got going on. And you gotta respect that.
So now I guess the conversation is, is rap the main reason why it's normal, or rap started to use it because it was already normal in everyday usage?
Yeah, well, we know they've been using it in rap since the 70s. That's why I was trying to say.
But what I'm asking, is it because it was normal already in our everyday talking, and that's why it started to become in our raps? Or is it that raps made it normal and then it became our talking points? Anybody?
Well, again, this is where like I say, it's that's why I was trying to have a conversation about the blaxploitation movies and the usage of it and all of it in the 70s, because it became normalized. And so we're going to act like rappers in the 80s just popped up, started using that the blue. That's not what happened. The word was already in use. It became heavier used by the time we get to the late 80s and whatnot. But the word is already in use. It's in comedy, it's in TV shows, it's there. We saw it. It just I don't understand. Can't be honest about it. I mean, it was on Red Box and All in the Family and
Eddie Murphy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was there. So again, those young rappers would have been mimicking something that was already there. I just think when we start talking generation, you have a generation that don't want to hold the L for their part of it. You know what I'm saying? They don't just want to be able to point at people younger than them and say, oh, it's all their fault. They didn't learn any of that from us, and that's bullshit. This N-word came from the previous generation, not mine. I was born into this shit.
Yeah. But also, like just like what the dude just said, look, those that don't have a rapport rarely use it in its proper context anyway. That was my point. When they always using it in a condescending manner to try to sun a panel full of black folks or whatever, or a group of black folks, that's not even in its proper context. Just like you just said, if you say, yo, hey, my nigga, whatever, I'm not gonna take offense to it, you know. But if somebody I'm working for to sign my check, some old white dude calls me my nigga, now I got a problem. Today was my last day. I don't work here no more. You know, it's about to be a serious problem. So it's different. It's just a different context.
So now we got somebody that is close to Bob's age. I believe they are close in age. I'm not sure. But now he's saying something opposite of what Bob is saying. So it is
but he's a man though. Yeah, he's a man though. I wouldn't expect Bomb. That's why I ain't challenged Bomb, because Bomb is sitting up there having conversations with me every day like that. She was young. Like, as far as men interact, nah, man, come on now. And it makes me wonder if they were around men while niggas talking about niggas' daddies. I can call my dad right now and he'll tell you goofy ass niggas. Can you call your father? If you can't call your dad and have your dad tell you what was going on in the 70s, don't talk to me. I can call my dad right now. He'll tell you. This shit is weird as hell, fam. I know that term was normal. Say it every day, good, bad, indifferent. And now I don't, because I think we want to get away from it. We don't want to use that term, but lying ain't going to make that shit happen. Lying ain't gonna make it happen. If we want to get away from something, make the community look bad and whatnot, I think we got to be honest about them, and it'll be easier to get away from them with honesty.
Yeah, Taz, you can speak with proof. You can speak with receipts about the whole situation. Yeah, and I know that. Look, the streets kind of dictated what the rappers would say and do. Most people that they understand how they was trying to copy it, what it was. They've been saying those words and dressing that way. It's just someone that I can give credit to rappers. They popularized it. That's what they did. It's not like we didn't do it. It's like Snoop Dogg making up shadizzle, my nizzle, and something like that. I'm like, bro, he done heard that. They've been doing that. For shizzle, my nizzle, that ain't the first time that was. He popularized it. And that's what we failing to understand. Black people were doing it and saying it. You can go back, Dolomite and everybody else, Grandmaster Flash and all them. They been doing that crazy stuff. They just popularized it at the time. So I don't get it twisted because I know what time it was.
Hey, shout out to the 330 people in the chat today. Salute to y'all. Make sure y'all hitting the like. Make sure y'all hitting the share. I was hoping that y'all hit the 99 cent. We ain't trying to break no wallets. But if everybody was to chip in, we'd be able to move better. For some reason, that's a difficult thing to get Black folks to do with other Black folks. It's very interesting, to say the least.
Imagine somebody calling themselves Freak Loke, trying to tell you what you supposed to be doing, though. Your name, Freak Loke. Freak Loke. Okay, let's just break that down for a second while niggas talking about nigga. Freak Loke. Ain't Loke a gang term?
It is.
Man, if you don't shut your goof ass up, Freak Loke us. These the niggas that think they can tell somebody some shit. Man, fuck out of here, bro. That's why I say I love niggas. Niggas do the most.
I got a question, guys, and maybe like Bomb probably jump in on this more.
What's up, Beachy?
With the females. So how y'all are breaking this down with the nigga, this, whatever. One task was right. I was trying to think back, and I'm like, I don't remember nobody saying that. I'm sure I had uncles saying that, and male people, they probably was saying it amongst each other, but girls, we didn't say that. Nobody was talking like that then. Now, yeah, nigga, what? Nigga, who? Yeah, we're doing it now, but nobody was doing it now. And even in certain environments on which you'll get looked at crazy if they come out your mouth. But I wanted to ask y'all, so would this be the same thing if we used the word bitch? Like, can we apply the N word? Is it not going to be the same if we said, well, nobody was just, you just can't be like, bitch. Like if Bomb talked to me now and she said something like, depending on how we use the word bitch, it's the same way, right? I know it's not racial, but we did take bitch, the African-American, Black women, color, whatever you want to identify as, we took bitch and we made that a positive thing. That did not come from the other side. We made bitch be everything from the baddest bitch to the stupidest bitch to girl bitch, all of that extra B stuff. We did that. So could y'all say the same thing would apply with the B word? Because that was us, and that wasn't y'all. You men took the B word and would talk to us negative and be like, you fucking bitch, and it would be like the worst thing ever if somebody called you a bitch. Now, we done took that word all the way from the baddest bitch. It done became its own entity in the word be. And just like Tess, depending on how you say it, what adjective come before, what come after it, the tone, the way you use it, that's another similarity. It just popped in me right now. And like I said, Bomb's the only female up here, but depending on how she said to me, I'm gonna be like, okay, we about to nuck and buck. And then she could say another one, be like, bitch, So who was it, us or y'all? It had to be us, because we were the ones being called a bitch. Y'all weren't really calling each other that. Now y'all do, but the B word, y'all will refer that to us, your sisters, the women of this beautiful melanin that we giving out here. But we took that and we turned it around and we made it something like an endearment. Again, depending on how you saying it. That's all I got to say.
All right. And we did not salute to everybody. Thank y'all for joining the show. I appreciate everybody. We did not reach the goal. We just needed $30 out of 300 people. That's crazy, Black folks. We needed $30 out of 300 people. That's crazy. But we'll see y'all mañana. Maybe we could do it mañana. Maybe y'all could open up the wallets and send 99 cents or more. If you got more, much appreciated to you. But we did not reach the goal. Maybe y'all wasn't entertained enough. Maybe you didn't enjoy yourself enough. Maybe you did not laugh enough. Maybe you didn't insult us enough. Maybe because you got a chance to insult all through the goddamn show. Every panelist got insulted today. Crazy. But yet another successful smoke show. I told y'all I don't play with the smoke. I be cooking up. What you mean? I ain't say that. I said, hey, we need to do better. And we can support each other $1 at a time. We be good. That's what I said. I'm just praying for one day HT Ball One send me a 99-cent super stick. I don't think out of the 3 years HT Ball One ever sent me $1. Hopefully one of these days I could entertain him enough where he could send $1. $1 nigga. I need a $1 nigga from HT Ball One. Well paid for it, Darlene. Dog, I don't be ducking. I'll be right here. Right, because I what you mean? Whatever. Maybe I misspoke. It's possible. I don't know, maybe. But anyway, you know what? I want Dawn to send me 99 cents. Maybe Dawn, because she be cussing my black ass out all the time. She said I'd be ducking and dodging and weaving. It'll be Dawn to send me 99 cents. But I appreciate y'all. Later.
Nothing wrong with being. Let me